So welcome back to another episode, everybody. Look at these views. What a perfect place to start filming. Anyway, what I want to speak about today is a little bit of an experience of mine and something which I think is unfortunately a necessary evil of life. Now, first I want to provide a bit of context here. In the past, let's say 10 years really, because that's where things started to pick up, my life has changed quite a lot. Obviously I'm 20 years old, so 10 years ago I was 10, but for context, when I was growing up, we didn't have that much in terms of financial assets. Credit to my parents for making things pretty good, or as good as can be, but we were never in a rich household. We had the necessities, so everything was fine, but we never had the fancy shoes or the luxury items that people kind of give credit to. Now, this was not just the case for myself, this was definitely the case for a lot of people in my area, and it is like that sometimes. But in the last 10 years, I think in my friendship group, or my former friendship group, I should say, in the people that I know, that divide is starting to widen in the sense that, some people who started off, whether it be poor or with not much, whatever you want to call it, have excelled, and others haven't really done much. I think this has definitely influenced the way that a lot of people around me feel and act in a way. Because, as you guys will know, I do eBay selling, where I make a decent income. I also do stuff like making these YouTube videos and stuff alike. So I do a lot of things to try and make money, try and improve my life. Even stuff like going to the gym, which is of course not financially motivated, but it's something that you try and do to stay healthy basically, and to try and improve yourself. But when you start to genuinely improve your life, because I think there's a bit of a difference between, say, wanting to be successful, whether it's like wanting to film videos versus having success with it. Like when my videos start to do well, when my eBay starts to do well, I see this an awful lot. Jealousy and doubt. Now I want to talk about where this comes from initially. When you start doing stuff differently, you immediately get doubters and haters. I don't even necessarily think it's their fault, but it is a fact of life, When I started doing YouTube videos, I remember this distinctively. I do genuinely remember this. Because bear in mind, I started making YouTube videos in 2016. This is my third YouTube channel. And my second one, or rather I should say my third one, now that it's actually been approved just a few days ago, my third YouTube channel where the YouTube ads have been turned on. So I've actually made money from this. So this is my third attempt now. But I remember on the first attempt, telling people in my friends and family group that I'm about to make money on YouTube. And bear in mind that at like age 15 or 14, whatever it would have been, I'm telling people, actually age 13, I'm telling people that my ads are going to get turned on for YouTube. I'm going to be making maybe £5 to £10 a week. And I remember the laughs that people gave me. It's a scam, it's not real, or it's legit, but it's never going to happen to you. Since then, I've made over $20,000 on YouTube. And I have I have had in the past 10 years or so, I've had two YouTube channels that have had over 2 million views individually. I'm now onto my third YouTube channel, which has got over 100k views, the one that you're watching right now. And again, we've now got ads turned on a third channel. The same was true with eBay. You can't sell stuff on eBay. You can't make money on eBay. And then I did it. I had a business that worked well. And 2023 into 2024, I've made about £40,000 to £44,000 in revenue. Of course, that's not all profit, and of course, these results are not going to be replicable for everybody, but this is the start of it. Because from day one, the person with ambitions, and I don't necessarily mean me, this is just my story, those with ambitions get shot down, they get laughed at, they get made jokes about. I remember as well, one time when I was in school, this must have been like year 11, so the final year of school, I said to everybody that, and bear in mind I was still quite poor at this time, I said to everybody that by the end of the year, by the end of the time that we leave school, I'm going to have a brand new iPhone and a MacBook. And bear in mind, this was like pretty unachievable for someone in my status, but I had a vision. And at that age, it was only my YouTube grind. But At that age, by the end of the year, you know what happened? I came back with a new iPhone and a new MacBook. This is just one example, and it's a pretty small one, but it is a real life tale. The things that I've experienced and things that I know you guys will experience on the journey to success. People can't take it. People can't accept it. It's a weird thing, but the minute you even start to think outside of the box, people seem to like to shoot you down. People seem to not be able to comprehend it, not really. But especially to the younger people, and this is who I generally make the content for. I really do appreciate that older people that watch. Thank you to all of my viewers. But for the younger people out there, maybe my age or younger, you're going to experience this an awful lot in life. But you get to a point where you can prove the haters completely wrong. As I say, I do eBay dropshipping. I do YouTube videos like this one. But let's just take the YouTube, some that you can see before your eyes right now. If I told someone on the street or someone in my friendship group or something, or, well, not my friendship group, because quite right now my friendship group is pretty tight with people who I genuinely can trust. But let's say formerly, in years gone by, if I told someone that I made YouTube videos, they might have laughed at me. But now, you can see this channel, you can see the other channel that I've made that's got over 2 million views, and I can show you the revenue figures. People stop laughing. Even then, though, you start to get haters and doubters, and that's an incredible thing, but it's very, very true. Like right now, I'm sat in my car. It's not an amazing car, it's a piece of crap. I mean, have a look. This car's got near enough 200,000 miles on it. But I never worked to get this car. And again, like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm not rich. It's not daddy's money. It's definitely not daddy or mummy's money at all. Whether it's from making my YouTube videos, from doing my online shops or stores and dropshipping and whatnot, I've been able to buy this car. I've got an S23, which is last year's Samsung that I just bought outright, which is not a huge flex, but you get the point. And I've also got an iPhone 15. These are things that people can physically see. So you think at that point, people have stopped hating. But as you start to get better and better things, more and more things, whether it be new cars, new items that people aspire to, it seems that in a way the hate gets stronger. The doubt gets stronger. Because when you're a nothing, you've not got much to fall to. You're at the bottom of the pile. But you're going to see this, guys. When you start succeeding, like genuinely succeeding on your mission, and it seems to be the case that whether people even like the mission, you know, your mission might be to become an Olympic athlete. I don't want to become an Olympic athlete. I would like to, but I don't have any real ambition to. But people, even if they do not aspire to what, say you want to be an Olympic athlete, and other people don't, they will still hate on you. It seems to be the case. And it's like people kind of wish for your downfall in a way. It's a pretty sad state of affairs, and the only times that I generally tend to see this is with people who know that they can't do better. For example, in terms of social status, let's say, most people out there have someone above them. Whether it's you're rich, but you're not in good shape, and someone's in good shape, and people like this person for that. There's very few people out there who are, you know, rich, handsome, tall, strong, all of these great characteristics. But for me, if I see someone who has characteristics that I aspire to, I'd be trying to listen to him. Like if someone pulls up, you know, in this parking space behind me in a McLaren and starts taking pictures, I'd be jumping straight out of the car and asking them how they afforded it. And I have done this before, and I have gained a lot of knowledge from it. But next person will be hating. The only reason why I think this could be, surely, is that they either think or know that they can't do it. And they cast that doubt onto you. People like me, even at age 20, I think it's a good thing, but I basically know at this point that I can achieve things that I want to achieve. You know, if I say want to build a new business, or if I want to build another YouTube channel, I basically know that I can do this. It's already something I've done. I can do it again. So I've got that self-belief already in me. But what I see in many instances, someone will have a dream that is achievable. A friend, a family member, someone at work will laugh at them, tell them that they can't do it, and that affects that person to the point where they genuinely don't try, or stop trying, or give up. And that is such a shame, because I will tell you guys, you can achieve a lot. You can basically achieve anything you put your mind to. But I think the biggest piece of advice maybe that I can give is never take advice from people that you don't want to be like. If you don't aspire to be in the same spot as somebody else, what does their opinion matter? And in the journey to genuine life improvement, whether that be, again, building a business, whether that be hitting the gym, losing weight, gaining weight, whether that be becoming the best musician that you possibly can be, making the best pictures, going on nice drives to places that you want to visit. Once you start to improve, you will find out, and you will basically see the amount of people that can't be trusted. And it can be quite heartbreaking. And when your closest people are telling you that this is impossible, or this can't be done, or you're an idiot for thinking this, or you shouldn't be doing that, it's very easy to start doubting yourself. Because you're being told by 5, 6, 7 people that what you're saying is wrong, and the only person that's saying that you're right is you. And it's like, am I right? Well, so-and-so says I'm wrong, so-and-so says I'm wrong, I must be wrong. A lot of the time, you're going to be right. But these people aren't going to understand it, and it's not even their fault. They can't understand something that they don't do. And you shouldn't expect them to. It's one of those shames about life. A lot of the time when you start talking about your dreams to people, it's like you're talking a different language, and they just shut off to it. Maybe because they haven't achieved theirs, maybe because they don't think yours are possible. But if we really do truly have one chance at life on this earth, wouldn't you want to go out knowing that you've done everything you can? Because I certainly would. And that's why I have tried my best with all of these things. That's why I've tried to create all of these businesses. That's why I've tried to build up all of these streams of income. And that's something that I aim to kind of continue with in the future. Because in my opinion, I've been shown it to be true. You know, you can achieve what you want. It's not impossible. It's very, very plausible. But you need to believe in you, because you can't expect other people to. And whilst that's horrible, it does appear very much to be the case. I wish you guys all well, and I guess that's it for this video, but thank you for watching, and take care out there. See you soon.